in order to understand what's going on with the rubber band, which is certainly part of this process, we want to measure the force that it takes to stretch the rubber band to different distances. Now we notice that the rubber band becomes relatively taut when the end is at about the 6-inch position. We would incidentally do this in centimeters. I'm using inches here because we can read it better. By the time we do the MPEG compression, put it on a CD, the centimeters would probably be just about impossible to read. Now there's a rider on the balance here, and let me just go ahead and see if I can make that rider or that indicator a little clearer by blackening it. Okay, so we can see the blackened part right here. You probably can't read the scale. Hopefully you can see the blackened part, and you can see that as the rubber band stretches out, this indicator moves further and further toward the high end of the force scale. This is a balance that measures force in newtons. So we can measure the force as a function of how far we pull the rubber band back. And we could write down the readings on this balance versus the readings on the ruler here, or the meter stick, the half meter stick in this case. Now that would be great if everybody had one of these force measuring spring balances. However, not everybody has a force measuring spring balance, so the question arises, how are we going to measure the force exerted by this rubber band?